Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today our topic is about spherical mirror or spherical mirrors. In this particular topic, we are going to deal with the nature of spherical mirrors and also about different terms related with this spherical mirror. Spherical mirror is basically the part of a hollow sphere and it consists of a reflecting surface. Before knowing about this spherical mirror, we must know what a mirror is. Mirror is basically that particular substances whose one side is silvered or polished and another side is a reflecting surface. And that mirror which is spherical or which is circular in shape, that is called as spherical mirror. Or we can state that spherical mirror is a mirror whose reflecting surface is the part of a hollow sphere. Mirror whose reflecting surface is part of a hollow mirror. Of a hollow mirror, hollow sphere, sorry. Extremely sorry. A mirror whose reflecting surface is a part of a hollow sphere. That particular mirror is called spherical mirror. And this spherical mirror is of two types. One mirror is called as concave mirror. Another is called as convex mirror. I will again explain it. Spherical mirror is a mirror whose reflecting surface is part of a hollow sphere. Or the definition goes as a mirror whose reflecting surface is a part of a hollow sphere of a glass. Hollow sphere of a glass. This spherical mirror is of two types. One is concave mirror and another is convex mirror. Concave mirror. Concave mirror is that spherical mirror in which reflection occurs from bent-in surface. Bent-in surface. यानी वो मिरर जहां पे रिफ्लेक्शन जो है वो कहां पे हो जाएगी? बेंट इन सरफेस, यानी उस सरफेस से जो बेंट है या जो कर्वड है, that is curved. That particular mirror is called as concave mirror. And convex mirror, it is that mirror or it is that spherical mirror in which reflection occurs from bulging out surface. And this particular surface is bulging out. Reflection will occur from this particular surface. And here, this surface is bent in surface. Reflection will occur from this surface. or we can also define it as a mirror in which reflection of the light occurs from curved in surface, and in case of convex mirror, reflection will occur from that surface which is curved out surface. To know about this concave and convex mirror, we will take the example of the spoon. For example, we have a spoon here. Spoon. If we will keep this spoon in this particular side, then it will be just like that of the concave mirror, where the reflection will occur from this particular side, inner side. This inner side is the bent in surface, or the reflecting surface in case of concave mirror. While in case of convex mirror, if we keep this spoon in this particular side, and this outer side, this will be the bulging out surface or curved out surface of this spoon. It will be the reflecting surface. Here, reflecting surface will be the curved in part. Here, it will be the curved out part. This is the main difference between the concave and convex mirror. This concave mirror, it involves the divergence of the light. Or we can state that whenever light strikes on such surface, it gets separate out. Whereas in case of this convex mirror, it involves convergence of the light. Light focuses on a particular point. For example, these are the rays which get incident on different points. What will happen to them? After reflection, this light, what it gets? It diverges. It gets extended, it gets separated out. While in case of this convex mirror, when light falls on it, it gets converged to a single point. That is why this convex mirror is also called as the converging lens, and these are called as the diverging lens. There are certain uses of these mirrors in your syllabus. We will discuss about them. These concave mirrors are used in torch lights, big torch lights, or headlights of the vehicles. Dentists also use them. To have the broader image of the teeth, or have the broader image of the tooth during dental work. In case of solar furnaces, these are also used in case of solar furnaces, so that sunlight must concentrate, so that sunlight must concentrate on a particular area. First, they are used in torches, or they are used in headlights. They are used by dentists, and they are used in solar furnaces. Also, barbers use them. In barber shop, you will find them. To have the larger image, have the broader image of a particular substance. Now there is a convex mirror. Convex mirror. These convex mirrors are used in rear view. These are used as rear view mirrors in vehicles. So that they are used in rear. They are used as rear view mirrors in vehicles, so that a driver during traffic jam should have the overall view of all the traffic that lies behind him. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि ट्रैफिक में मतलब एम्बुलेंस भी फंस सकते हैं, तो इस सूरत में क्या होता है, जो ड्राइवर होता है इसको देखता है कि पीछे जो है ये एम्बुलेंस है, एंड ही कैन पे वे फॉर द एम्बुलेंस, क्योंकि कभी कभार कुछ सीरियस पेशेंट्स भी होते हैं. तो इस वजह से क्या होता है, इन कॉन्वेक्स मिरर्स को यहाँ पे यूज किया जाता है. इनको यूज किया जाता है इन रियर व्यू मिरर्स ऑफ व्हीकल्स, सो दैट जो पीछे जो ट्रैफिक होता है, इस ट्रैफिक का जो ओवरऑल व्यू है वो इस पर्टिकुलर ड्राइवर या बाकी जो ड्राइवर्स है गाड़ियों के उनको मिल सके. As this convex mirror, it causes the convergence of the light, It is also used for the manufacture of certain mirrors which are used for the laboratory purpose, lab purpose. So this was all about the uses of these concave and convex mirrors. Now there are certain terms related with this spherical mirror. We will try to know them. As I was saying you that spherical mirror is basically part of a hollow sphere of glass whose one of the side is a reflecting surface, or whose reflecting surface is the part of a hollow sphere of a glass. It's called a spherical mirror. As this spherical mirror is just like a circle, this the midpoint of this particular sphere, that is this spherical mirror, this is called as center of curvature. The midpoint of the spherical mirror is called the center of curvature. If there are 2 points, for example, it is x here, it is y here, which are at the extreme points of this particular mirror, this spherical mirror or concave mirror, when light comes from any object, any luminous object, it falls on this surface, on this reflecting surface, it gets reflected. This part of the spherical mirror from which reflection occurs is called as aperture of mirror. It's called as aperture of mirror. This aperture of mirror, if we put a point the midpoint between these 2 particular points or these 2 extreme points or this aperture of the mirror, this midpoint is called as the pole of mirror. Pole of the mirror, usually shown by P. The midpoint between the center of curvature and pole of mirror is called as the focus of the mirror. Focus of the mirror. Focus of the mirror. This focus can also be defined as but before that definition, there is another point that is called as radius of curvature. A line that connects the center of curvature with pole of mirror is called as a radius of curvature. And the midpoint between the center of curvature and pole of mirror is called as focus of the mirror, as I was saying you already. If a ray of light or if the ray of light propagates parallel to this center of curvature, after reflection, they pass through a point, and that point is usually called as the focus of the mirror. Focus of the mirror. The distance between this focus of the mirror and the pole of the mirror is called as focal length. Focal length. Focal length is shown by small f. And this radius of curvature is half of the focal length. Half of the focal length. So these were certain terms which are related with this spherical mirror or with this concave mirror. In case of convex mirror, in case of convex mirror, the curved out part is the reflecting part. Hence, the center of curvature will be this will be the center of curvature. These 2 points x, y, this will be the aperture of mirror. This will be the pole of mirror, and this line will be the radius of curvature. This will be the focus of the mirror, and this two, the distance between these two will be the focal length, and the distance between center of curvature and the boundary of this mirror or pole will be the radius of curvature. So these were certain terms which were related with these spherical mirrors. Goodbye.